season. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in New Orleans. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. He's Pete Werner there to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Saints.
Give up the middle with Swift. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Yards on the play.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. In motion is Hill. Shot to the air right away. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. Oh, yeah. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down behind.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like the Bears got there. And they did. Chicago ball.
55.
Good work to get the 1st down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that 1st down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Juwan Johnson, touchdown 6.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now he'll work his way out right. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though...
And he will get into the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Right side, caught by Burton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. Moving to his right.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the Bears 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Bears.
Now Williams. Rolling right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the ground, it's Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing is Williams. That's holding at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. is set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Back deep for Olave. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The safe kick taken at the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
On first down, Shuck. This is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, it's Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
17 yards.
17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's a second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 18-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is third and long. Here's Williams now to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to see those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll get this out wide. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. And here's Shuck. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
24-yard line.
Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. Yeah, and he's in! Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Duvernay on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
To throw is Williams. Moving outside the pocket, and he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
It's second down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on second and long. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. A run with Swift. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Swift. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On second down, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward. He's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Saints to use their second timeout. And they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. One more time, they try Swift. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal.
No gain on the play.
New Orleans, third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Shough. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Now Shough. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 4.
The spike comes as we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Here's a big one. This third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. This one is on target. And it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here we go. One final play. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 35, it's first and 10. Shough. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO. It's Hill. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
The Saints, first down.
Now Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Alvin Kamara, the ball carrier. He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Looking to throw. Here is Shough. He'll air one out for Palmer. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Now Shough on third down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. On the run to the right. Inside the 10, it is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
34 yards.
A huge play there in overtime. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To the air again is Shuck. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is caught. And he will go all the way.
Touchdown.
Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. This one intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports. EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's second and inches.
Throwing is Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll get about 5. From the 20, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Volunteer!
Now Williams. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Bears first down.
To throw, it's Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. They'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
What is up?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. Good blocking, and he's in. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Tied for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. From the 41, here's second and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. He'll let one go down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
30. Got it. 319.
Again, it's Rodgers. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
26.
2nd and 6.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Now this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down.
That one is complete. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. At the Bears' 3-yard line.
Warren is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Duvernay on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He's going to have enough for a 1st down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
That's a short one caught by Lovely. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Chicago. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Set to go now on first and 10. Another run here. Another run by Swift. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got it at about the 8, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They'll run with Swift. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Second and goal.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down for Aaron. Under pressure, and he'll... Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
158.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to look downfield once again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Give up the middle with Swift. They don't take this to about the 28. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. That's out. Ty Smith in for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play, because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Williams to the air once more. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First down, Chicago.
On first down, it's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Ronaldo.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. Swift. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try.
And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll get this out to Swift. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. It is 2nd and a yard.
22.
A run with Swift. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 47-yard line.
Here's first down.
Jump out! 319!
They'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
6 brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears' 48-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Off he goes.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Warren. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll run here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
The 24-yard line.
319!
They'll stick to the ground, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line. But what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up 1st and goal, and that was electric to watch.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away